Hi, I'm Jillynn Walker, and you're,
I'm Seiler.
and we work together with Eastside Actors Lab. And how did you come to be a part of Eastside Actors Lab, Larry?
Oh, several years ago now, Puget Sound Theater made a listing of, they do various shows in the area and educational chances. I saw this and hey, it's even on my side of the lake. It's a group of actors getting together to practice our craft in various ways and help each other out. And I had to drop out last spring because I came down with probable COVID. There wasn't testing at that time. So a few months later, I finally joined again and got the opportunity to be part of Devised Theater. So how did you come into EAL? And how did you get involved in Devised Theater? I'd never heard of it.
I found, so last summer, I needed to get involved in theater again. Like I needed it as a form of finding a steady footing again after my father passed away. And I found Eastside Actors Lab and they were welcoming and lovely. I love how inclusive it is. They don't actually charge people to participate. They welcome donations, but I love that anybody can step into Eastside Actors Lab, whether when we're meeting in person or virtually, and be welcomed here and have the opportunity to get on their feet and create and do and connect with others. And I learned about, as I met people last fall, while I was doing that, I met people from Dotcher Theater Company, and we had them join us this summer. Their artistic director, Kate Drummond, actually joined us to tell us about their process and how they create theater. I love that Devised Theater can be so open-ended, and it can come from just nothing to like, we have a show.
What I love about Devised Theater, Jillynn, is that I always try in acting and singing to find something I really care about that I can try to bring alive for the audience. I mean, that's what theater's about, telling stories, having people feel experiences they've never had before. But I've always got to find that in someone else's words. In Devised Theater, you take your character, you respond to other people in character, and if something bubbles up, you just express it in your own words at that moment. And if it works, it becomes part of the show. And so it's really exciting.
It is. I think I find the open-endedness, yeah, it's really thrilling what we can discover together.
Yeah.
So as we discovered together, we originally wanted to create something very thematic that would relate to Halloween, and we eventually landed on, I think this was your idea.
Funeral home. We're all employees in a funeral home trying to have a Zoom meeting to organize what's going on in the chaos of everything that's happening right now in everybody's lives.
Right? A funeral home in a pandemic. So Sunnyside Funeral Home is having a Zoom meeting right before Halloween and the election, and with the numbers ticking up and all the stress is coming down. And I think I read a book once as a kid called Bright Candles, and it was about the resistance during World War II. And it was fiction, but the idea was that in the darkness, people shine brighter. And I feel like whether it's us coming together as a group as Eastside Actors Lab to create together in the middle of all this, or whether it's the characters in our story coming together to create, that ultimately it's about that, about the brighter we shine in the darkness.
Yeah, and finding where other people are at and understanding, and then reaching out across this impenetrable barrier. I mean, we've never even met in person, so I can't wait till vaccines come out and we can actually get together again. But and that's what the show's about, is people getting together in this very intense situation where grieving people are coming through every single day. We're struggling to deal with these really serious needs they have, and then our own needs are hanging out there. So
I think it speaks to everyone. We're all struggling, but we get through this together. And we really hope you enjoy what we've created together, Sunnyside.
One more Zoom meeting. One more Zoom meeting. Margaret, you got this. You got this. Okay. I don't got this. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Margaret. How are you?
I'm good. Halloween, it's almost here. I have that, and it is not canceled.
It's not canceled. We still got work though, so
it's not canceled.
I got so much going on though. Halloween.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Carl. Carl, you're a little low. I can barely hear you. Yeah, a
Can
little
you hear
bit.
me better now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How you doing? I hear you had like 12 families yesterday.
Oh my God, yesterday was unbelievable. Carl, you're
Yeah.
impressive, my friend.
Yeah.
Hi, Claire.
Hey.
Hi. Hi,
Claire,
Claire.
those
Okay,
new
well,
glasses, those look cool. Those
Good.
new glasses?
I think I've had him for like a month now or so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've had my head under the water for about a month now, so
Right?
maybe I didn't notice.
okay, well, let's
They're
get this
nice.
started. Don't know when Gene will be able to join us. Don't know if Gene will
Well,
join
I'm going to
us. but let's
speculate
just-
Gene might be late. I'm just shot in the dark. Gene's got a lot going on. Gene
You know, we'll
likes to
just
show up when she
Get it
shows.
going.
Oh.
So today
Wait, did y'all
I
start
was.
without me?
Hi, Gene. Nope. we're just
You know,
getting
I
ready to-
just respect their time, and I needed to get going. But thank you
Well,
for
I'm
being
sorry,
joining us.
I was on the phone with the family and anyway, I'm here.
Thank you. Okay.
What's the meeting about, by the way?
It's the same check-in we have every week. I need to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I'll bring you up to date on my stuff, and you can bring everybody else up to date on your stuff, and
How long
Get
do you
this
think it'll
done.
be?
I'm hoping to keep
Let's
it
just start.
fairly short. Sooner we get in, sooner we'll be done. So, okay. So many meetings today. Let me check. Oh, notes. Okay. So let's see. Talked with there was a meeting with all the funeral homes and Health and Human Services today. They really want to remind us that the WHO is recommending that people aren't supposed to touch the bodies because we're still not certain if that could spread COVID. Yes,
I'm
and
gonna
that-
need to touch the bodies.
And that's why it's very important that you wear your PPE. So
My PPE?
yes,
I always wear my PPE
Good.
in the room with the loved
Good.
ones.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I really don't like calling them
don't.
bodies. It's creepy enough down here without referring to them as bodies. These are someone's loved ones. Carl, I still cannot hear you.
Oh God. So okay.
Yeah. Lean your face closer to your mic, and then maybe
Wow.
we'll be able to hear you.
I guess I
Right.
was muted or something. I don't know.
No, I can vaguely hear you, just barely. But yeah, put your face up here so I can see and hear you. How about that?
Okay. Wow. Well, this is the first. Paul asked saying he wants to hear what I have to say. This is great. Really-
Well, don't get used to it.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, let's see. I need to remind you. Okay, this one. I gotta get to this one. I don't want to get to this one. But I need to get this. You guys have to wear your masks.
I do wear my mask all the time.
No, you don't. I've seen.
I fucking
I've
do.
seen.
Whoa, Carl, language.
I'm the one out there trying to make the guests wear their masks. I don't want to get infected, right?
Right, and that's why it's really important. It reflects badly on on Sunnyside if we're not all wearing our masks all the time, even with just each other.
Even with just myself? Like, I'm good right now, right? You don't need me to wear my mask right now.
But if anyone comes down there, you need to.
All right. If anyone comes down there where no one does, you all know you never come down to see me. So
I know, but when there's a cremation,
ghost town down here.
It's lonely, right? Yeah, it's lonely down there among the loved ones.
Yeah, it's not that lonely because it kind of feels like I am kind of with a
Hey
bunch of
guys,
people.
I'm sorry. I have so much to do. Can we get on with the meeting?
Hey, Gene,
Right.
I've got
So
we've
wear
all
your
got a lot
mask.
to do.
and I need to let you know that right now with the numbers going up, they're threatening feels like the wrong word, but it's kind of threatening that more restrictions are coming. I've been trying to keep an eye on what's happened in other parts of the world, and in some places they brought it down to just two family members per body. So
What are you talking about restrictions? No one's even honoring the restrictions as it is. What more restrictions can we possibly, like, we try to honor them, but Carl, back me up on this. Does anyone else honor the restrictions around Meow?
Some do. Every group has an Uncle
Oh,
Ralph who's
yeah.
They have no rules that apply to him.
What
we're
kind of
expected to
restrictions
do
are
our
we getting?
best.
What are the new restrictions? I haven't heard this. What are we doing?
No, it's merely threats, kind of like when
Oh,
the
they're
president.
coming. They're coming. Restrictions. Restrictions are coming.
Look, Ken. At least whatever whatever the rules are on a given day, can we at least be sure that people get told those rules? I mean,
Well, wait a second. I tell the families, I tell them via email, I tell them via phone, I tell them when they show up here. So, and there's signs everywhere. So are you implying I'm not doing my job?
I have no idea. Maybe Margaret's not telling you the right things. I don't know. I just have to come in not knowing the rules.
Sent the emails and I put out memos, like paper memos, just in case no one reads the emails. I'm
For the record, I read the emails.
Thank you, Paul.
I try. They're long, and no offense, Margaret, but you could shorten the emails a little.
Sure. Great. Less for me to do. So yes, please prepare for numbers rising, the potentiality of us not being able to take everyone who wants to come here.
Oh, that potentiality, which I'm not sure is a word, but potentiality, we haven't been able to take a lot of people. We're maxed. We're maxed. Is that, I don't know if we went over this last meeting, but we are maxed out, and I'm working as fast as I can.
Yeah, and Margaret, I thought you were going to try to speak with the governor and figure out what the dates were going to be for each phase so that we could plan, because, you know, I've got to write up a different protocol for each phase, and I don't know how many copies of the protocols to put out. I don't know which families I should give which protocols to, and then the families want to know also when to plan the memorials, because if we know we're going to be moving to phase 2 or whatever, they might want to wait until we get to phase 2.
Kind of early, because when the positives go up, we know it's going to hit us very soon after that. Like a couple weeks after the rate goes up, we get hit with a wave of loved ones, right?
But I'm sorry, that's not good enough for me. I need to know a hard and fast date. And so, Margaret, have you contacted the governor?
Yes. How am I supposed to get that for you? Like, I'm sorry, it would be really nice if Sunnyside happened to exist in a state where the governor was on top of things. But in this state, he's off having parties with people instead of, handling this. So I'm not certain where I'm supposed to get those dates from. Right now, all I have is this hanging over our heads. And I don't know how to get you what you need. The most I can do is try to have you prepare as best you can for the unknown. Sorry. Okay, so Paul, can you check in? Can we check in with you about what your needs are?
Oh, our weekly check-in. I love the check-ins. Well, guess what? Just an update, more of the same. Last week, I was overwhelmed. This week, I'm overwhelmed. Last week, I was missing all the supplies that I needed. This week, I'm still missing the supplies that I needed. Margaret?
I don't know if it's like content down there or something. I ordered the supplies. They should be there.
All right. Well, I would appreciate a check like where en route these things are. We can track packages these days. We have the technology.
They should be there.
You want to have my check-in? Here it is. Embalming fluid, go figure. Right, I'm low. Go figure. Every week now, it's become a running theme. Cleaning supplies. I am out of cleaning supplies almost perpetually, so we could keep those on order. If they're not on order, they should be, but let's order.
Suppliers are tricky right now, but
here's a new one though. I've run out of makeup this week. And I know that's kind of funny because I'm not the makeup artist and we don't have one, Margaret. We've discussed this in the last 2 weeks that we were going to hire another makeup artist, but I'm making the best do that I can.
Thank you.
For these loved ones that are coming in, and I apologize on behalf of myself and everyone else, Carl, that they look the way they look when their loved ones have to see them go. But I'm afraid that is
what I get told, Paul.
Well, I've gotten some feedback that's less than favorable, and let us grant that I'm a mortician, not a makeup artist. So, hey, Margaret, if we can get one of those, that'd be great. I know it's been on the list of things to do.
In the middle of everything, I've been trying to connect interviews. People keep ghosting me. No pun intended.
Don't be ironic. That's
So it's like
Okay.
people don't want to work in a funeral home, even if it's called Sunnyside in the middle of a pandemic. But I
Yeah,
swear
maybe
I'm
they don't want to
trying.
leave their own homes. Maybe they want us quarantine like every other logical person now. But us essential workers, we're in here. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm out of makeup, okay? All three of the bases are out. I need
Orders on the way.
Oh, okay. Well, then, well, if they're on their way, why are we having these meetings? I mean, I think that's it. I think that's the end of my list. Now, I don't make any promises. If we get more makeup in, I'm not going to be any better at putting it on. Carl, I apologize. Please let people know in advance to have low expectations, okay?
Ooh.
And that's me. I'm out.
Wait. Okay, don't
Well,
leave.
don't ask
Carl.
me to come help you put on the makeup on the bodies. I don't.
Well, I never would, Jean. I never would, because I know you won't come near my little basement area. I know it creeps you out. Yeah, it creeps me out here too, but it's a hard job and I'm into it. This is what I do. This is my job. I do it. Okay. I could, however, use some help with cleaning, perhaps. Does anybody have an extra 20 minutes in their day? Carl, Claire,
Sure.
Margaret, I know you don't. In the morning, in the
I'd love
afternoons,
to.
anytime, can someone help me out? Just
Yeah.
an
Time for
easy
paperwork.
bit.
Sure.
I know it won't be Jean,
Mhm.
but can anyone offer me a little time?
Yeah, I can.
Why not?
Thank you, Claire. Thank you. If you want to come down tomorrow early in the morning or later in your shift, that'd be great. I could just use a little bit of help with cleaning up. It's nothing official. It's nothing embalming related, but that would be a tremendous
There,
load
can
off.
you
So
do
thank
makeup?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, Claire.
you. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Margaret, Jesus. With
Yeah,
the
that'd probably
catchphrases.
really help if you could help with makeup too, right?
Let's don't with the catchphrases.
That's all I got.
What?
Teamwork makes the dream work at Sunnyside.
You know, we're all just barely hanging on.
Yeah,
Stop.
that is a
Okay.
true statement.
Carl,
Well,
what do you got for us?
so the catering is kind of a problem, but it's mostly working out. The sealed packages and all that people eat at their separate tables and all this stuff. I'm still, how in the world do we deal with that? Like, the rule on a given day is this many people can be in the room. They always bring more, and I've got to be the bad guy somehow while retaining the Sunnyside sincere solemnity. Tell them that they can't actually come in
That is not
and
a thing.
celebrate the death of the loved one, right? And it's how the hell do I? This is we got to get a situation where they actually know coming in that they can walk in the door, and they don't have to be there standing. No, you can't come here.
It's
How do we
not.
get that to happen?
How do we get anyone in on this? I mean, I saw protesters, anti-mask protesters on the street corner on the way to work today. I have no idea how we get people on the same page. And until we do, this is what work is going to feel like. Do your best, Carl.
It's like, God, I mean, look, this is a situation here that at least I'm not overcrowded, overbooked on the things because we can't process the bodies fast enough. No, I'm not dumping on you, Paul. I understand the situation. You know, what are we going to do? We can have a slogan. We don't use freezer trucks yet, right? I mean,
Jesus, Carl.
I don't know what to do.
Jesus, Carl, please.
Come on.
Well, look, I can't do this kind of stuff out in front of the customers. You're the only guys I can yell at about.
Okay,
All right, but
right.
let's maintain some decorum. I have people's loved ones here in the room with me at this moment, and if it weren't creepy enough, I really don't. Can we find another word beside bodies?
Sure. Yes, let's try and
Jesus.
Jean, what do you got for us? What would you like to share with us so that we can support you?
Well, first of all, I would like for Carl to stop accusing me of not doing my job. I mean, I don't know how to communicate this any more clearly to the families. I mean, there was that one time when I gave that one family the protocol from the previous week. I'm really sorry. I know that caused problems, but I have corrected the problem. It's going to be okay. But Carl, if you have problems with how I'm doing my work, then you and I need to talk offline. I'm sorry. And
you don't have any time for that, neither do I. I don't know if it's you or if it's Margaret. It's just people being people. I'm just reporting what's happening, okay?
Now, let's have that conversation now. I want to hear it. I want to hear Carl and Jean get into it. I don't want it to be offline because this breaks up my day.
Shut up, Paul. Just shut up. Your turn is done. It's my turn. So what do I need?
No more free speech.
Jean,
Jesus
come
Christ.
on. Look, we don't want anyone else to leave. We already lost some employees this summer because, believe it or not, they couldn't handle being here during this. So we can't take it out on each other. Okay? Can we just, try to not? Great. Do you need anything else, Jean?
Just some answers.
I'll let you know when I have some. Claire, you got enough masks at the front desk? Do people keep stealing your signs?
I mean, it was just that one guy, that one time, but it hasn't happened since.
I have a
Good.
question. Have the phones stopped ringing, Claire? Have they stopped ever during the day at all? Stopped ringing?
I think they stopped for like 2 minutes one time.
If they stop, come down and help me out. If you get a break, I can use it.
For sure.
Oh, Claire, I'm so
Get a
sorry.
line cord, just run it into the basement, plug the phone in down there, right?
Do you need another person answering the phones with you?
No, it's fine. It's just answering phones.
Margaret, what are you talking about? If we had another person here, I hope they would be helping me out with makeup.
Well, I answer the phone when she's, I don't know where, like in the bathroom or on her lunch break or whatever. So, you got me.
Thank you.
That's more than I got, Claire. Jean won't come near my area.
I will see if I can come help. I mean, it's not like we can not give you help, Paul. I get it.
Margaret, I'm not asking you to come help me. I know your plate is full.
I know, but if we don't take care of the loved ones, then, what do we even do here? So I will see what I can do to help until I can get a hold of someone.
Listen, my assistant is coming any day. I'm sure you said you were doing interviews, right?
Yeah, like I said, as long as people stop ghosting me.
So
all right.
we'll get some help, I'm sure.
I know y'all roll your eyes when the time of year comes around. It's always, so funny that Margaret likes Halloween. No, I am not making you do anything. Obviously, we are not decorating, and no, there will not be trick-or-treaters this year. But this is normally when we do our holiday party, and I just wondered, even though you're socially distancing, if you want anything. Maybe like a Halloween party.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Halloween this year just sort of takes everything, like everything that we care about. And I just wanted to see if anyone else cared.
About Halloween, Margaret, about Halloween. In this year, at this moment, with everything we've got going on, Halloween, the creepiest time of the year.
It's a fun holiday, and there's like nothing fun right now at all. So forgive me if I wanted to.
What do you want to have a party? You want to have a party after all of this?
I just don't want everything to be canceled, and it's how we show you guys that we appreciate you.
Well, I could use like a 6-pack or something as a show of appreciation. A Halloween party's not going to do anything for me. I got to tell you, where I am down here, it's scary all year round, Margaret. I don't know if you guys are aware of this because none of you really will come near the joint. But
why bring you paper?
It's kind of scary down here, all right? It's kind of scary. It's just me and all of these loved ones who I didn't know.
You're a mortician.
Jean, I know what I do. I know my position, and I know how far away from it you stay. But the fact that we're bringing in Halloween celebration in the middle of
It's
Creeptown year
tradition.
round.
You know, you can put up with it every other year. Why not this one?
God, Margaret, can we just give it a rest this year? We're in the middle of a pandemic. Our establishment is overtaxed, overworked, over everything. And this is not Christmas or Thanksgiving or a happy holiday. It's a creepy Halloween. Every commercial that comes on has another terrible, horrific slasher movie that I don't want to see. It just reminds me of the many ways that some of these people have died. And here I am in the middle of it. And yeah, Jean, it's easy for you up in your office, I'm sure. But for me, Margaret, I don't know if I can handle a happy Halloween party, okay? It's just a little too much. Frankly, it's just creepy enough down here, Margaret. So just don't. Can we just not with Halloween this year? I mean, I know you guys don't really believe in ghosts, but sometimes I start to wonder because things get a little weird down here sometimes, you guys.
I don't like being down there in the dark.
Paul, I don't understand. I mean, you've been fine doing this for however many years. What's wrong?
Paul?
What's going on?
Paul?
What's wrong with him?
Paul?
You guys,
oh my gosh, Paul!
What is
What is going on down there? What, guys? Okay. Can someone run down there? Can someone go down and check on
I'm
him?
not there. I mean,
okay, fine. I will call him. I will hide his and I will.
Here, let me see if I can find it.
Do we call 911 or do we call him?
I don't know. Let me see if I can find
Put it on
it.
speaker and like I can't
Wait.
Oh, Jean, you're like
Jean? Wait. What?
No,
Jean,
stop,
where are you?
stop.
Carl?
Carl?
Oh? Jean? What is going on?
Oh my gosh. This is so weird.
2020 was bad enough. I do not. Okay, I'm gonna try calling them or like texting them to see if I can get them to answer. I
Sounds
don't
good.
understand. Guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, please be okay. I don't want to have to do this alone. Okay, please come back.
Surprise! Happy Halloween, Margaret. Just for you. Were you scared? Did we get you? We got her, you guys. We got her.
That is
Margaret.
Yeah.
I know.
Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
We know this is your favorite holiday.
That is not what I meant. I like trick-or-treaters and candy corn and not being terrified that everybody's disappeared.
Hey, it was Jean's idea. I can't take credit.
Thank you very much.
Jean came up with it. We just thought, we know this is your favorite, holiday. I know it's not mine, but we thought that a little scare might be just the thing that kind of gets the blood going this year. Did we get you?
Yes, you got me.
Oh, good.
That was classic.
Nice job, guys. I was even creeped out.
I don't know whether I am offended that you, oh my gosh, that I did that you did that to me, or whether it's like, oh, you really do care.
Well, maybe it's a little bit of both.
Probably.
You're offended and we care.
It was just a little innocent, spooky fun.
That was terrifying. Do you think I would want to run this place alone?
Oh, that was the scary part, that like we don't work here anymore. I
Yes,
like that.
that is definitely the most terrifying thing. I do not want to have to face all of this alone, but I care about you. Yes. No, I care about you.
I may have been scared to death, but Margaret's worried about the fact that she might have to do all this by herself.
Would you want to run Sunnyside alone?
No, I wouldn't want to run it at all. I can barely keep up my end of things. Oh, but
I'm still shaking. Oh my gosh, you guys.
No.
All right, guys.
That was good, wasn't it?
Do we have a Halloween party like Margaret wants to have?
You totally deserve.
It can't just be a scare. It can't be just a scare fest. We got to do something fun, right?
It's a nice holiday.
Something for all of us to kind of unwind. What can we do?
You got any ideas now, Jean, that don't involve traumatizing me?
Oh, wasn't that good enough? I mean, I don't know. For Halloween, I just want to like curl up on the couch with my cat and my glass of wine, and I don't know.
Yeah, getting drunk.
Are you a witch, Jean? You and your cat?
Thanks a lot,
in your
Paul.
room?
Claire, I heard Claire say something. Claire, what was your idea? You said something.
I said I wondered if Jean was out of ideas.
Oh,
so good. I would have had to use all of my brain power to come up with that. So.
That would have been a first. Jean's
I don't have any more ideas.
Oh my gosh.
What about we could do a costume party?
We could have a disaster party. I mean, it's not like we're spoiled for choice or anything. Just think about, Halloween night, 3 nights later, if you want to pick the disaster of your choice, hey, I got an idea. I dibs plague. And you all get to guess which plague I am by how I look, right? So let's just go for the spirit of this season.
Way to make it real, Carl.
Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much.
I'm still going with curling up on the couch.
Meant. I mean, gather the family around the Zoom screen and
gather the family around, Margaret.
Yeah.
You know what my family is? My mom is in a care facility in Sioux Falls, South freaking Dakota. 2 miles from the Smithfield meatpacking plant where thousands of people got sick and they changed nothing. The state, the governor overruled the mask mandate in Sioux Falls. They tried to keep them quarantined. She overruled that too. Yeah, like I'm gonna be celebrating a cheerful Halloween with family. Yeah, right. Real good, Margaret.
I'm sorry, Carl.
Carl.
So you have your happy Halloween.
Sorry, Carl. I didn't know that was going on.
How would you? I didn't tell anybody.
How could you? How do you find the words? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like every week, get a phone call. The person who got tested positive in this part of the facility or that other part. So far, no one in her part. But they all work in the city, right? All the workers, then they come back in. That's the state with one of the highest positive rates in the nation right now. That whole part of the country. South Dakota especially.
I'm so sorry. God, I feel so helpless.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm sorry, Carl. If there's anything we can do,
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I yelled at you, but
it's okay. I'm sorry too.
It's so weird, like we're talking about what's scary, but that's what's really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what, Paul? Every person who comes in here has lost someone they love. Every person who comes in here. And I'm the one out there telling them to be at peace, telling them to celebrate the life of whoever it was. And the funny thing is, mostly they leave comforted. I don't know.
You're amazing.
They need us. They need you, Carl. I mean, people
Talk
need
about
this.
essential.
This is essential.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and at least I have hope it might work out. I mean, it's not like it's everybody who dies,
yeah.
even when they're as old as my mom is.
2020 is just, it feels like Pandora's box. I don't even,
Pandora's box.
Oh, right.
yeah. Like all the worst stuff.
Oh, like
Yeah.
that's mythology, right?
Yeah, Pandora, she opened the box. She was told never to open, and out came war and poverty and plague and all the things that
All the horrors of the world.
yeah,
And 2020.
now that I think about it, there was one other thing in that box, and it was hope. Whether it was,
I didn't know that.
yeah, she closed the box and one more voice scratched said, "Let me out." And she opened it again, and there was hope. We accepted it.
Hope came behind all the terrors.
Hope's what we have left.
There was still hope.
Well, let's hope there's hope.
Maybe that should be our party.
What do you mean, Carl? Carl.
Maybe we could all think about things we hope for, even in the midst of this year. I know what I hope for.
Ooh.
What, Carl? What?
My family will get through it. That people will protect others, even if they don't want to protect themselves.
I hope you all stay at Sunnyside and don't leave me to do this alone, because I really need you.
Not going anywhere, Margaret.
She just experienced a very real scare, you guys. That she might
Dude,
have to do
but
this
I mean,
alone.
I hope that none of you want to leave. I mean, we lost John. We lost a number of people. You are essential, and I need you.
Are you kidding? After all these years, where would I go? You're stuck with me.
Yeah,
We're trying to replace you, Jean.
No one could do Jean's job, I don't think, except for Jean. I don't know what we'd do.
Thanks.
I hope people wear their masks. I hope people vote. I hope they vote for the right person.
You don't have to hope that much for people to vote. They've already been voting, Margaret. They're already voting. Hopefully with hope. I mean, I know I'm like, I complain a lot, but I feel like part of what we do is give hope or a little levity or a little chance for people to connect and have some closure with the people that they love when they leave. Otherwise, they're just gone. They're just gone. And so we are essential. I mean, I hope that I would have people like you to help me if and when I have that loss. Because you guys make a difference. So, thank you. There is hope.
You okay there, Carl?
Claire, what do you hope for?
Oh, I just hope the phone stop ringing for like 5 minutes tomorrow.
That'd be fantastic. I would love a huge drop in business. That would be great.
I don't know that there's much hope of that anytime soon, but I love your optimism, Claire. Don't ever let it flag, because you are one of the most positive people we have here, and I'm impressed by you. I try to act like you, but you're a hard act to follow.
You doing okay, Carl?
Yeah. You know, Margaret, have a good time with your family, okay? Everybody, have a good time. Now,
Say hi to your mom.
And I will. I gotta go call her, and I'll keep you all posted.
Thank you. We got you, Carl.
Okay.
You're not alone.
Take care, Carl.
Thank you for a very memorable Halloween.
For sure.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to my
Feeling
list.
you.
So
they
All right,
could
you
go
guys.
find their supplies. They should be down at the loading dock.
let's hope
Fuck.
so. Let's
So-
hope they are.
Right?
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, guys. This was an unusual meeting, unlike all the weeklies that we've had so far.
Yeah.
This is different.
It's your fault.
And say that again.
Hey, but you got
I mean,
something
that's unusual. Not that it was your fault.
right. Thanks. But you got something you didn't expect either, Margaret. So hopefully we shook you up a little this week.
Yeah, you did.
All right. I'm gonna get to this list, and you guys take it easy. Keep hope alive.
Bye, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, Claire, thank you for everything. You are so great to have here.
Hey, I mean, you pay me for answering the phone and being nice to people, so I can't complain.
You do a good job of shielding us all from a lot.
You do take a lot. Thank you.
You guys. Well, I guess I better get back to it.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya. You all right there? I just wanted to stay on, make sure you're okay.
Nope, I'm not okay. Oh my gosh, it is a lot. It is a lot, this time.
You're doing okay, kid. You know that?
Thanks, Jane. That means a lot coming from you. You're always so hard on me.
I'm sorry. I know I am. This place means a lot to me. I've been here a lot of years, and I know what we do is critical, and I just want to make sure that it's done well. And, you've had to learn a little bit in the beginning, but you're getting better and better. And honestly, this year is the hardest year in the history of Sunnyside. And I've been really impressed with how you've held up. And, I appreciate what you're doing. I know it's not easy. So hang in there. As my British grandmother would say, keep your pecker up, love.
Will do. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. All right. Bye now.
Wow. Maybe we do got this, Sunnyside.